Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to venture down to South America with some shrimp ceviche. Ceviche is something that is typically thought of as Peruvian. So this is just a little bit of Latin cuisine that we're going to experience. Again, we're going to do shrimp today, and we're going to do a non-traditional method because traditional ceviche is actually not cooked. It is a raw fish preparation where they use lime or lemon juice to denature the proteins and cook it. So it has an appearance that it looks cooked, but it's not actually a heat preparation, so it can be a food safety concern. But anyway, today we're going to use a cooked method with our shrimp, and I've already done the preparation just to make it go a little bit faster. It's not a ton, and you can easily, like some of the previous recipes, throw them in a food processor and give them a couple of chops. So here we have a half a cup of fresh cilantro. The recipe called for a couple of medium tomatoes de-seeded. I just like the flavor of the small ones, so I just put one of those small cartons of cherry tomatoes and just quartered those up, and half of a red onion. And then again, the recipe calls for adding in a medium or large sized avocado once you're going to serve it. But I'm going to go ahead and just put it in there because we have a lot of acid coming in with our lemon and lime juice, which is going to be about a half a cup total, so a quarter cup of lemon and a quarter cup of lime. And it's going to marinate in there after we cook our shrimp. So, almost forgot. We also have a de-seeded jalapeno that's been diced up finely. So that's a medium large size jalapeno, about 3 tablespoons is what we're looking for there. And then a little bit of salt, so half a teaspoon of kosher salt to add in at the end of mixing everything in as well. So we'll go ahead and get started with our shrimp. This is about a pound of shrimp. What was on sale for me was actually extra large shrimp, so that's what I'm going to use. It is peeled and deveined, so there are still tails on. Whatever preparation of shrimp you like is fine. They recommend a pound of medium sized, just so the cooking directions in the recipe is more accurate. I'm probably going to need to cook mine a little bit longer just to make sure that they're cooked through all of the way, because again, this is the only cooking that it's going to get. It's been about 4 minutes and the shrimp are nice and red, and they're also, when they get cooked, they tighten up into a tighter little ball. So they're ready to come out, and we'll set them to the side to cool while we mix our other ingredients. Now we'll start mixing our other ingredients. Now we'll cut our lemons and limes in half and juice them. And then we have our half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Let's go ahead and give this a stir. Okay, now we'll work on our shrimp. They're cool enough to touch, so we are ready to go. Now you can cut them off at the tail, or you can just pinch gently near the tail and pop off that tail piece. And we're just going to give them just enough of a chop, just to get some good pieces there. You want it to be easy to scoop up. You can eat this. It's great with corn chips. You do want to keep an eye out on how many of those you're consuming because they are going to be more calorically dense. Or another great option would be to actually just get some corn tortillas and either heat them up so you soften them up and have them like tacos, or you could even toast them and crisp them where you could use those without the added oil. So you have a couple different options there. All right, now that all of our shrimp is cut up into smaller chunks, I'm just going to add it into our other mixture. Give it a stir, and we'll let it sit in the refrigerator and marinate for as long as you can wait, if you're patient. Sitting for an hour to 4 hours before you eat, just those flavors will meld together the longer you give it to sit. Being that it's seafood, even though it is cooked, you probably want to consume this fairly quickly just so it doesn't sit in your refrigerator too long. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your trip to Latin America, and I hope you enjoy your ceviche.